The market has been on fire over the past several years. Now we're in a massive state of inflation. I would compare it to somebody who's working out at the gym. Assume that's the economy. And they're healthy and they're running and they're doing weights to a certain extent. And then once you start piling the weights, you're assuming that the economy, that person, is able to sustain that kind of pressure, like surface pressure from Encanto. Somebody who could actually lift all that weight, and you're betting on them, not against them. However, if you move too quickly and you pile on too much weight, that person is gonna crack. They're not gonna be able to carry the weight, kind of like the economy. And then guess what? The gear goes in reverse, and now you're going into a recession. And in a recession, which we had back in 2020, businesses slow down because people spend less, and then ultimately they have to get rid of some of their employees, so there's higher unemployment. And then the Fed again needs to stimulate the economy by lowering interest rates, which means that if interest rates are moving up very quickly right now, if they put the country in a state of recession for that particular reason, then they would have to put the car in reverse and then reduce interest rates. And if they do that, then ultimately you might get a spike again in people wanting to buy more real estate or refinance real estate, because again, the cost of capital is going to be reduced. That's the big picture. However, if I had to look at it day to day, I would ask myself a different question. What are the long-term goals? Let's look at that. Anyone who's bought real estate over the past, say, 30 years has done pretty well for themselves. I think you can agree. And the reason they've done pretty well for themselves is because the values have appreciated over time. By having tenants occupy the property, this has been a consistent stream of income for the landlord. So no matter what happens in the market, up or down, as long as you're able to afford the place, put a tenant in there, get a return on your investment, you will ultimately be paying down your loan balance, meaning you're going to grow equity. 2, you're going to have a constant stream of income. And number 3, you'll always have something that is asset-based, meaning that you can borrow against, that you could liquidate, that you could retire with. In my opinion, that's priceless. So no matter all this cloud right now, or fog, or uncertainty that's happening right now in the marketplace, which I think is a bit overwhelming, especially for somebody like me who's in the mortgage business and my clients, at least you know one thing, that over the long haul, over the end game, an extended period of time, things will always stay the same. Things will always stay stable. The more assets, income producing assets you buy, the wealthier you will continue to become. So whenever there's uncertainty, I think the one thing that is very important for us to look at is what is stable. Over a long period of time, we know this will always be the same. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.